What's up, everybody? Product Pros back at you with another knife review, and today we're looking at the Grandway 5294. This is a cheaper little knife that's sold on Amazon but had pretty good reviews. So let's dive into it and let's see what this thing's got. Alright guys, right off the bat, we're trying to make this thing pretty quick. Super simple knife. Let me go ahead and give you a close-up on it. So, right here guys, as you can see with it closed, it is a large pocket knife. It does have the nail nick right there on the blade. Super simplistic design, all rubberized handle. Now, a lot of times with these rubberized handles, they don't have a lot of stiff plaques, or rubber rather. On this one, it actually seems to be pretty firm, but we'll check it out once we open it. Right back here you have the lanyard hole, and again guys, not too much to this knife. Do have a standard drop point blade on it. Got your Grandway right there. Now let's see. Yeah, see how I can't really fold that in? I mean, I can if I sit there and make it, but a lot of times with these super thick rubberized handles, a lot of times it will give. Simple lock back on this one. However, it is large enough so you can get to it pretty good. Not too hard. And look at that. The break is not too bad to where it's just going to fall flat. A lot of times on some of these knives you can hit that and this blade will just fall and cut you. In this case, seems like, well, let's see. Yeah, seems like it does have a slow stopping point. But right there guys. Now again, if you can see this in my hand like this, this is a super large pocket knife. Now the blade on it doesn't seem to be too sharp right out of the box, but let's go see how sharp this blade really is. Alright, let's see how sharp this thing is. So right here on the straight down cut, seems to catch fine. Yeah, but you can see the tears right there in it. And with a longer blade like this, it does run the whole length. But let's try it at an angle. Seems to catch fine. It does have a little bit of problem running right there. Here, let's flip it one more time. Yeah, so it'll definitely catch. But as you keep running, the tears do get more and more. But overall, for a cheaper knife, the blade is not too bad. You're definitely going to want to throw this thing on a sharpener, once you get it. But for the price of the knife, if you're just looking for, a drawer knife or something that you could put in your vehicle, I would probably go that route, or like on a work desk. Because with that drop point blade, you can get good control with this knife if you were doing utility work. And right here, as you can see the grip, I've still got a good bit of handle left, so I can fit my whole palm on there. Choke up. There are no jimpings right up here on it. However, I can still get a good grip right there. Now that would be nice if they would have some. However, unless they ran them all the way down the spine, because you can really choke up on this knife really well. But one thing, as you can see right here, again, it's a large pocket knife. So let's go ahead, let's go get the weight and measurements of this knife. Alright, let's check this thing out. Closed right here. So, fully closed, looks like we're going to be at 4.5 inches right there, with a blade length of about 3.5 inches. And then fully open, we're going to be sitting at, wow, 8.25 inch fully open right there. So I can barely fit that in the camera. Now let's go ahead, let's get the weight on it real quick. Got the scale right here. Let's let this thing zero out. Okay, not as heavy as I thought. It's definitely on the heavier side, but I was thinking it was probably going to be 6, but 5.47. Even for a larger pocket knife, this is heavy. However, not as heavy as I thought. Pretty good size knife right here. Super simple opening, no thumb stud again, just that nail nick. Now, if you're gonna EDC this knife, with the rubber rise, I don't really like if they don't have the pocket clip. Even if they do, carrying the rubberized handles in my pocket, because they always get stuck, if I were to carry jeans. However, let's at least go check this out. I know it doesn't have a pocket clip, but let's go see what this thing looks like in the pocket. Alright, even though this thing doesn't have a pocket clip, let's see what it looks like in the pocket. Now, right here on the close-up, seems to slide in okay. Now the printing, of course, with a thicker knife, you are going to have a good bit of printing on it. Now, right here, yeah, I can definitely feel in my pocket. You know, a lot of times if you can slide it on back, the back of your pocket, you can sometimes get away with some of these. But with this one, it just seems like it's going to be a little bit too large. And then you see how I'm having to reach in there and pull it out. Now, it does have the nail nick, but no thumb stud. You know, of course, do what you got to do and then redo it right there. But if it was me, I would just have it stuck in my pocket just like that with it out a little bit. That way, I can just grab it pretty easy, cut, do what I got to do, and then I'll be good to go. Again, guys, just a simple review. I mean, it is bulky in the pocket right there. You know, as I saw it, and I'm like, well, you know, do I really want to carry it? So this is definitely going to be more of a drawer knife or just, you know, a utility knife. Just a cheap utility knife. You can keep sharpening it up, run it through those, you know, little handheld ones, and not having to worry about beating this knife up. So, guys, if you're just looking for a cheap EDC, you know, I probably wouldn't go this route with it, but if you're looking for a cheap utility knife or drawer knife, bam, it doesn't get much more simple than this. So, guys, that's it. Again, this is the Granway 5294. Be sure to subscribe because we've got some other cool knives that we're going to be reviewing on here. So, appreciate you watching, and I'll see y'all in the next one.